track temperature's falling. It's now 20 Celsius.
Welcome along. Welcome along, everyone, to exciting little adventure we call the iRacing Grand Prix Tour. I'm your host, my name's Adrian. We are at Hockenheimring. Home of the German Grand Prix, as recently as 2018, 2019. Of course, there was that incredible wet race where I think you could argue that Vettel's hopes of a Ferrari World Championship were laid to rest. May not have made it. But yeah, single split, 23 drivers. High usage circuit. Yeah, car number 8. Right next to another Adrian. Standings, car 9. And good friend, stream, Michael in. An open setup race. My setups are essentially the iRacing sets. Flying set, I've just taken a litre of fuel out. Go and see how we do in qualifying.
Okay, Adrian, we've got 2 laps. Let's get this done.
South wind today, so partially tailwind coming from our left and behind there.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 20
Blowing across
Celsius.
us as we come around the parabolica here. And it's from right to left into this hairpin. And from left to right as we go back down here. Important thing to note is it's almost a tailwind into the Mercedes arena there. So we'll have to allow for that when we do our push laps and our race laps. Let's get our brake bias set, and oh dear, used qualifying deploy. I forgot to turn it off. Oh well, start the lap and we'll just turn it off a bit earlier and do a warm up / recharge lap. Go recharge on here.
The leader's just done a 1:15.00.
Battery's almost recharged. We should be fine for the actual lap. So volley mode back on.
1:13.77.
Let's send it.
6th place. You're currently 4.5 off the pace. Sector 3 is 2.0 seconds off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.44 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.47 off the pace. New fastest lap for Edward, 1:13.38. Car in front lap time is at 1:17.00.
.15.7 isn't great, but it's not terrible. Back of the 10 with that, I think. Oh, Michael Wyzorek. Well done, my friend. 14.5. That's quick. So we've got Eduardo and Luke being a bit alien-like up the front. 13.3 for Eduardo, 13.6 for Luke. Bastian's now come in with a 14.3, then Michael with a 14.5. Alistair Young. Oh, Michael's put in another lap for 14.1, nice. 14.7 for Alistair. Bono Vincenzo, 14.8. Ronaldo is back in the pits after only one lap, but a 14.9. And we're exactly where I thought we'd be, back of the 10. The 15.7 will probably be 9th, because Gerard is probably still out there setting a lap. Better than a 15.7. 3/10 below us. Gerard will probably be top 5. I'm not feeling overly quick today. I don't know, these open conditions suiting me as well as last night. How we go. Sorry if you hear the clicks. See the headset move around a little. Check stream stuff. You watching along or watching along later? Good experience as you can. Last minute or so of qualifying is the last time I have to click any buttons. Right. Water. Gerard did go ahead of us up to 3rd. Vito. Welcome along. Vincenzo needs to take care of me. Vincenzo's ahead. I'd be very surprised, Vito. I'd be very surprised. Not feeling super quick tonight.
That's the end of the session, E9.
Alright, the aim is to be where we are or better. Top 10, definitely. See how we go. I'm going to try the 1-stop today. 2-stop yesterday. Don't think I have the pace. 2-stop. At Hockenheim. Hockenheim. So that's just the iRacing set with a little bit of fuel taken out. Are on the medium tyre. So we're going to take the medium tyre to about halfway through the race.
The track temp is 19 Celsius. The air temp is 19. Okay,
MSS is what we did last night, Vito.
Seconds. Field strength is 2,400.
Going for just MS. So we'll stop around between lap 30 and lap 35. Depends on how the mediums are feeling. And it'll be 37 to 32 to 37 laps on the softs. I don't think I'm fast enough on the soft or the medium to really make up for the second stop. So let's see how we go. We got to get around this first corner correctly first. We've got Vincenzo in front of us. Ronaldo off to our right. And other Adrian just behind us and to our right.
Okay, standing start. Here we go. Don't fuck this up. Green, green, green.
That's going to cause a fracas.
Okay, Adrian, the next car is Butler, car number 9, B license. Right side. Still there. Clear right.
On you go, Tobias. Friend of the channel. Regular in Snuffy's Discord, Tobias Saal. Come on, Adrian.
Car left. He's still there. Clear left. P8. Slippery surface flag, be careful. The next car is Saal, car number 2, and their rating is 6.1.
Look at how the gap that Tobias managed to make on us there, because we got caught behind the other Adrian making a couple of mistakes.
Incident Spitzer hairpin. Looks like it's Vincenzo. The gap to P9 behind is increasing. It's now 1.2 seconds. Just done it on 16.49. That was at 119.04. You're second off in sector 1.
Whew. Oh no. Already people disconnecting. I'm not sure what I hope for more that they are actual manually disconnecting, or if
The
they're,
gap to Saal ahead is increasing. It's now 5.5 seconds.
or if there's some sort of connection issue.
E8. There's an incident in turn 15. You think it might be Sebastian?
Sebastian, where were you going?
P7, that lap time was 1:18.38. That's your best lap in this session.
Broke too late, didn't shift fast enough there. We're in a bit of no man's land at the moment, but that can change pretty quickly around there.
66.
Fine for fuel Jim.
To P6, ahead is now 6.8. There's an incident in Mercedes, it looks like Ryan. There's an incident in Sachs, you think it might be Saal.
Oh, Tobias. I believe Tobias has been
Turn 13, it looks like
pretty
Saal.
busy with
Red, yellow,
studies this year, so
the next car is Augusto, car number
hasn't
3.
done
Their rating is 5.7. P6.
as many laps as he would have in a normal
Car in
year.
front of us is a lap behind.
There we go. Lift a little, brake a little more, a little earlier, and shift a little faster. Beauty.
The next car is Blake Zurek, car number 7, and their rating is 4.0. E7 is closing in. The gap is now 4.4 seconds. They're faster than us into turn 2.
Wouldn't be surprised if they're faster into several turns. Try not to hold Tobias up because we might be able to chase and use a bit of slipstream and DRS
They're showing the slippery surface flag.
to go a bit faster than we otherwise could. 3 seconds out. Behind.
That lap was on 1:18.29. Good lap. That's your quickest today. The guy
Thanks.
behind has just done a 1:16.44. Seventh position. It's gaining on you. The gap is now 2.1 seconds. Was at 1:18.28. It's your best lap in this session.
Tobias has got DRS. not gaining much.
To the right. That's disappointing, but shit happens. Keep pushing. Come on, Adrian. Car in front is Saal, car number 2. Their rating is 6.1.
Right, well,
P7, that lap time was 19.33.
the fact that we couldn't even hang on for one lap of DRS.
The gap to Saal ahead is increasing. It's
Shows
now
that we were
0.6 seconds.
correct to let Tobias past. Fighting would have just slowed us both down. I'd rather have crazy stuff happen and finish P4 to Tobias at the end of the race and have us have fought crazy stuff to happen and then end up further down.
That lap was at 118.53. The gap to Saal ahead is increasing. It's now 3.7. There's an incident in Mercedes. There's an incident in turn 10.
Give that a wide berth. Not that I thought
The gap to Saal
Lovas was going to do
It's now
anything
4.9 seconds. You've just done 118.88.
wrong there, but someone rejoining, if you don't give them space, really just asking to be involved in their incident. Give them a bit of space. They might give you a bit of space when they see you off. Helps everyone. Alright, 10 laps done. About 1/3 of the way through our first stint.
Gap to Saal ahead is increasing. It's now 7.6 seconds.
Haven't had any moments to speak of. Touch wood.
E7.
Not that there's any wood within reach of me.
To Saal ahead is now 7.9. Okay, Adrian, the next car is one lap behind. Last lap time was at 1:19.19.
About 3/10, 4/10 slower than last night.
The gap to Saal in front is now 9.1.
Wind is from a different direction. Probably humidity and track state's different as well.
Just done a 118.35, so to 3 is 0.9 off the pace.
So the limiting factor on my strategy options is front left tyre, which is the hottest and the most
ahead is now 10 seconds.
used. Goes through, gets the most load, you know, gets loaded up through all these right hand corners, like this one. These two, and turn 1 and turn 2, and the hairpin, or hairpins.
The gap to Saal ahead is increasing. It's now 12 seconds.
I mean, I'm faster on the soft, but not fast enough, I don't think, to make the two-stop worthwhile, as I showed last night.
The gap to Saal ahead is now 13 seconds. 6.1.
We'll see. We'll stick to the plan.
The gap to 8th place. Behind is increasing. It's now 14 seconds.
Stick to the plan and see where it takes
Safety
us.
care hairpin. Looks like it's Ryder. That was 118.59. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace. The gap to Vincenzo behind is now 14 seconds.
Alright.
Well, that was at 118.76.
Oh, that was a lovely turn too. Bottle that one up. See if we can do it. Next lap.
Saal is pitting from P6. It looks like he'll come out just behind you. Saal ahead is pitting. Saal is now on softs.
That looks like a two-stop strategy to me.
Last lap was at 118.88. Sector 3 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
Mr. Bias knows a secret tyre wear berry.
Clear right. Come on, stick with the bastard. out to Saal, ahead is increasing. It's now 3.0 seconds.
Yeah, that's alright. We wouldn't have held Tobias up on faster tyres for long. And what we're really doing is we're making everybody ahead think about Tobias. So Michael's probably thinking about Tobias, because Tobias nearly caught him.
The gap to Saal ahead is increasing. It's now 4.0.
Don't know that it'll do us any good, but
fastest lap for Saal, 1:15.85.
Can't hurt. Every driver here is human and fallible. So when you see purple laps going in behind you, can't help but think about
Ahead
it.
is increasing. It's now 5.8 seconds. The leader, Edward, is pitting.
Eduardo, 2-stop.
Borrell, car number 4, is now leading. The leader is now on softs. Wexarek is pitting from position 5. We think he'll come out just in front of you.
Michael, 2-stop.
Wexarek is now on softs. Fastest lap for Saal, 1:15.80. Gap to 8th place. Behind is now 30 seconds. Sector 3 is a second off the pace. Okay, Adrian, lap times are pretty consistent.
Thanks, Michael. Oh, if we pass him, he'll be so annoyed.
You're reeling Wexarek in. The gap's now 0.7. The driver in front of us is Wexarek, car number 7, and their rating is 4.0. The gap to Wexarek in front is now 0.8. You've just done a 1:18.20. That's your quickest lap.
Hey, Starcode. Right where I am would be fantastic. Any further up is a bonus.
That's a new fastest lap for Edward, 1:15.69. The gap to Wexarek ahead is increasing. It's
Too
now
much further
2.2
down is a bit of a
seconds.
disappointment.
New fastest lap for Saal, 1:15.63.
Yes and no. I'm pushing as hard as I feel I can. Like I'm not driving within myself. I'm trying to keep the lap times up because otherwise none of it's going to work. But this is also just my pace, so I also did a 2-stop last night, and I don't think the extra stint on softs
Fastest lap for Edward, 1:15.28.
was really maximised, and all my wear was in the 70s, so
V6 ahead is increasing. It's now 4.0.
I still had tyre on all my stints. So saving the 19 seconds that you drop doing a pit stop, much easier by not doing the pit stop than
Last lap was at 1:18.
by trying to drive faster on track. Especially for me. Hey, no worries. If you or anyone else has questions, always happy to answer. You're not distracting. The whole talking while driving thing actually sometimes helps me. Just stops me thinking too much about what I'm doing. Done quite a few laps around this circuit in this car. I did over 70 laps last night, nearly 80 laps last night.
Gap to Wake Zurich ahead is increasing. It's now 6.5 seconds.
My PB in full quali mode is, I did it earlier this week, it's a 14.5 I think. On softs I'll probably be doing low 17s on average for a lap. Ooh, that nearly went very badly. Did a bit of skating there. So yeah, with softs and less fuel, probably a whole second faster than this, which is a shame. My medium pace should be closer. Not sure what it is on this circuit. Just can't seem to get the mediums to work properly for me.
9.3.
I don't know if I'm overslowing for some of these corners, or being a bit too cautious.
Yellow flag.
This is very easy to end up like that. A lot of these corners, if you end up in the wrong spot and you get a bit of oversteer, can be quite dangerous. The curbs as well can kick you. This exit curb especially. Trick is light hands. Actually, on the exit of one, I essentially let go of the wheel. So not completely let go, but I just leave my thumb and forefinger
10 seconds.
lightly holding it. Keep it roughly pointed forward. And let the car sort itself out over that curb.
Red and yellow flag for debris. Last lap time was 1:18.53. Good consistency, keep them coming.
Well, if you grip the wheel tightly, you put inputs in. And if you put inputs in while you're on that curb, you likely get the curb pushing back, and you can't predict which way it's going to push back.
The next car is 4 laps behind. There's an incident in. Speed to care hairpin. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Like a piece of flat ground when you normally turn the wheel, like here.
Front is now 12 seconds.
Predictable. You put input into the wheel, it adjusts the tyres, car reacts on curbs. A lot of bouncing, a lot of serration. You catch it the wrong way, it really reacts fast at these speeds and just spits you out.
The gap in front is now 12 seconds.
Alright. Bit of a worry, our front left seems to be a little cool. Earlier on, the core temp was much higher.
That lap was 1:18.32. The gap to P6 ahead is increasing. It's now 14 seconds.
Now it's noticeably reduced in temperature, and what that means is there's less tyre there, so we're one sign of tyre wear. When the core temps start coming down, really our only indication of tyre wear apart from what we're feeling as we drive.
gap to Wake Zurich. Ahead is increasing. It's now 15 seconds.
All right. Well, good. All right.
Vincenzo is now on softs. The gap to E6 ahead is now 17 seconds.
I think we need to box either this lap or the next. The trouble is, Massa is in our right on our pit window.
Laurel, car number 4, is now in the lead.
One more. Alright, I think we're just going to have to risk Eugenio being right on the exit as we come out.
Edward, car number 1, is leading the race. The gap to Wake Zurich in front is now 19 seconds. Look out for the pit speed limit. Pit lane speed limit is 80
Alright,
kilometers
soft
per
tyres
hour.
going on.
100 meters. 50 meters. Front left, 63%. Rear left, 77. There's a car approaching. Watch your mirrors. Stay behind the white line. Your tyres are cold. Watch out.
Don't want to put too much stress battling
The gap to
Eugenio,
P1
but
behind
also
is now 2.6. 1 lap in front. The car ahead is Massa, car number 12, and their rating is 2.4. Blue flag.
you boxing. Oh, good on you, Eugenio. Now we just got to let Luke by.
Blue flag. Massa is now on mediums.
Eduardo, sorry. Go Eduardo, take the line.
Blue flag. Car left. Clear left. Alright Adrian, halfway home. We've got plenty of fuel. You've just done 118.35. That's good consistency, keep it up. The gap behind is now 12 seconds.
Whew. Alright, we've got Luke 3.8 behind. Coming to Lapis. Because these guys are fast. Look at Eduardo go out there. He's probably barely visible on YouTube now. Out in front of me.
The gap to P2 behind is now 3.2, one lap ahead. The lap time was at 17.78. That's your fastest lap today.
Be good if I didn't turn too early for the corner, but hey ho. Unfortunately, apologies for this not being an exciting stream. I think
The gap to P8 behind is now 14 seconds.
unfortunately we're in a bit of a no man's land where we're not fast enough to make a dent ahead. But way too fast to be battling those behind. So now we've got to do the most important
That was
kind of Grand Prix racing.
5.6. That's your fastest lap.
Which is the consistent drive. Sometimes that's the most difficult. Because if I'm inconsistent, leads to bigger mistakes, which leads to
is increasing. It's now 15 seconds.
going off or half spins. Not good for the tyres, not good for our race time. Allow the people who are racing behind to catch us up.
You've just done 17.56.
That was silly. Not sure why I did that.
Luke is now on softs.
Luke has done his stop.
Incident in Nord curve. Looks like it's Laurel and Luke.
If that isn't an actual incident, if that's just pitting.
That lap time was 17.68.
Wonder if we should let
The
other
outside
Adrian
pace
go.
behind is increasing. It's now 17 seconds.
I won't fight them. No point in fighting a car a lap down. Doesn't look like other Adrian is.
That lap time was 16.75. That's your quickest lap
Fast
in this
enough to
session.
just send it, but I'm also probably about a tenth too slow for them.
Barroso behind is pitting now.
Lars is pitting.
Barroso is now on softs. Edward is pitting.
Second stop for Eduardo.
That was a 16.93. Saal, car number 2, is leading the race.
Bias hasn't done his second stop yet. Ronaldo has. Oh. Don't push the entry there, Adrian. Don't. Just because you've had a couple of good laps, don't get cocky.
That one was a 17.51. incident in Mobile 1. It looks like Augusto.
Oh. Ronaldo's already stopped, so that can't be just picking up.
Augusto in front is pitting.
Oh, something must have gone astray.
Zorek ahead is pitting. Edward, car number 1 is now in the lead.
I need to adjust my mirrors.
The gap to Augusto behind is now 9.1 seconds.
Which theoretically I can do while
Sixth
driving.
place. You've just done a
Can't in real life, obviously.
There's an incident in Sudco. You think it might be Augusto. Fastest lap for Edward, 1:15.00.
Go on, if you get it alongside, you can have it. Do you want it?
Okay, Adrian, the next car is Wake Zorek, car number 7. Their rating is 4.0.
Oh, I thought you were going up the inside. Okay. Right, well, there's your chance. Now Eduardo's coming through again.
Is now 14 seconds. Car right. Still there. Right side's clear. right. Right side's clear.
On you go, mate.
The car in front of us is 1 lap behind.
Not sure the dirty air is worth the extra angst. Or sorry, worth getting rid of the angst.
Gap to 7th
Having
position.
someone
Behind is now 16 seconds.
up my gearbox.
That was at 16.93. The gap behind is now 17 seconds.
I think if other Adrian hadn't had a bit of a mishap at the start, to imagine we'd be battling it out.
Your lap time was 17.77. That's a new fastest lap for Saal, 1:15.00.
Woo! 14.9. Go Tobias. Putting that low fuel and relatively new rubber to good use.
The gap to Augusto behind is increasing. It's now 18 seconds.
So 3 laps out of the pits.
V6.
Third lap is usually the best one on the soft tyre. Either second, third, or fourth lap, depending on the actual lap length.
That lap time was 17.11.
What initially put Adrian onto our bumper, and then, well, we don't have bumpers, onto our gearbox, and then dropped away. Now seems to have found a second wind. Oh no! Oh!
We've just done it on 17.
Luke's connection just dropped. Oh, he's gonna be so upset.
Fastest lap for Laurel, 1:14.88.
Oh, he would have been up there on the podium too. Oh. Luke, my friend.
Augusto behind is now 17 seconds.
Luke and I were talking in Stuffy's Discord last night about how unlucky his season's been. Had a lot of incidents that wasn't his fault. Oh, Luke, I was just saying,
Now 4.8, 1 lap ahead.
you must be absolutely... Oh, yeah, I can't imagine. Oh, I can't imagine I've dropped from good positions too. With headset issues and everything. Oh, mate, you were driving so well. Some quality drivers out here tonight, and you were holding your own. You've just had the unluckiest season. It's like exiting the pits at the start of the year. You drove through a virtual mirror underneath a ladder and had a digital black cat run across the pit exit.
That lap was up on 17.85. P2 behind is now 1.8, 1 lap ahead.
Your qualifying was absolutely lightning, mate. Absolutely lightning.
Blue flag.
Yeah, I mean, the trouble with a network drop as well is may not have been iRacing servers, it may not have been your home internet connection. There's 1,000 devices between the two of you.
Left side. Clear left.
Yeah, it could have been anything.
Augusto is closing the gap. It's now 13 seconds. Quicker than you, entering Spitzker hairpin.
Yeah, got it, mate. Got it, mate. That was a great drive, though.
Blue flag.
Yeah, okay. No way past through here. Tobias knows it.
The gap to E3 behind is now 0.9, one lap ahead.
Oh shit. I gotta put my foot down. All this messing around with lap traffic, I didn't realise Ronaldo was 10 seconds back and on my lap. Pole position. Alright. Pull the serious face on. Bad fortune for others, such as Luke.
Augusto is closing
Put us
down.
in this position.
The gap has come down to 11 seconds.
So let's make the most of it. Absolute quality laps from here. Last 10 or so laps. That's not quality. Adrian, come on. That's perfect. Come on. Alright, settle it down, you were going faster before.
The gap to Augusto behind is now 10 seconds.
Punch Jim.
So, 17.39. Is gaining on you. The gap's now 10.0. A bit quicker than us entering mid-scare hairpin. Okay, Adrian, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
Come on, Adrian, don't get too fancy.
Last lap time was 16.65. Gap to Augusto behind is now 9.3.
As long as Ronaldo isn't gaining
That was
whole seconds on us.
0-0.
Which I don't think he is. Half second is fine.
into Augusto. Behind is now 8.8.
This is the kind of thing that happens when you get complacent and think you're just running in a giant gap that's not closing. If it is actually closing and you haven't noticed because it's not the car directly behind you, then you can end up having things closer than you want them to be. And a little mistake like that, which drops you 3/4 of a second to a second, can suddenly be the difference between P5 and P6.
To P6, behind is now 8.4 seconds.
If Luke's still listening, he's shaking his head at that, because at the front you've probably always got to be right on it, but I was definitely cruising in the middle there. $17.0 versus $16.9, that's what we like to see.
Augusto is reeling you in. The gap's now 7.6 seconds. They're faster than us into turn 2.
Can't relax yet, but three laps. Oh, hang on, we're a lap down, so 2 laps. It's a lot easier to fend 7 seconds over 2 laps, provided we don't make a mistake, than it is to defend 9 seconds over like 12 laps. White flag fever.
Last lap, that was a 1:16.83. Sectors 1 and 3 are 0.47 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. The gap to Augusto behind is now 7.3.
Not yet done, need to finish this lap.
Edward has taken the win.
Congrats, Eduardo. What I get for using attack the whole way around the last lap. Cross under the checkered flag.
P5. Okay, that's the end. Good finish, mate. Well done.
Ooh. E5, nice. It's definitely ahead of where I was planning to be. Unfortunately, partially due to Luke's disconnect. Ronaldo obviously had an issue. I'll have to go back and have a look. Ronaldo's lap. Oh. That be B2. Congrats, Eduardo, Gerard, and Tobias. Well done. Great racing, everyone. Right, let's have a look at some laps.
That's the end of the session.
So off the start, and I think it's Vincenzo. So apparently after I finished the race, something happened and we get encoding lag, so apologies if anything breaks up, but let's see what we got here. Ooh, that was close for netcode purposes. Just keep things safe. Oh. That. Oh, Alistair. Oh, way too much curb. Then more, too much curb. And you're under full acceleration there, and it's just, back end's just gone. Doesn't just happen in these cars, but these cars are particularly susceptible to it. Here's Tobias underneath, eventual P3. And at this point, I didn't recognize that it was Tobias. I was like, what was? Probably that person's going to send it. I'm just happy to stay in front of the driver in ahead. They went out to block the line, and I'm just like, let's just stay out of everything. Stay wide in case there was anyone I didn't see. They've gone wide there, and on cold tires, Tobias, you animal. And then we really should have got past. But look at Tobias streaking away. I mean, we wouldn't have been able to follow Tobias, but yeah, we got caught. That third hit, was it? No, just You really need to follow the rubber here. So they've offline. Oh, because they were up on the curb. And once you're off the rubbered line, yeah, no good. We're going. We've missed a few frames, but that's okay. Then we were off. Congrats on your P2, Gerard. What other laps do we need to look at? Let's go and have a look at whatever allowed us to get ahead of Ronaldo. Slow lap here on lap 40. Traffic. Apologies, it strobes a bit while I'm recording. There's too much moving on the screen for the encoder. Oh! Took a bit of a spin. Ronaldo's P5 at the moment. Bono, which is a lapped car. And Gerard. Then is that Luke down there? Yeah, Luke. Well done by Bono to get out of the way. Gerard, you defend on the inside. Respectful racing there. And we'll fast forward. I assume doesn't pit that lap. What are we up to now? 41. 42 is a really slow lap. Okay. Looks okay on pit entry. On the limiter, okay. Oh, I had front wing damage. That was a longer stop. Was there other damage? Must have been other damage. There's no dashes to say there was a penalty. Comes back out P7, and then the next car down the road, or pace car, is Yas. And there's Adrian following me. You almost hit Luke on the second pit stop. Alright, well, let's go have a quick look at that then. When was your second pit stop? Oh, well, you only did one pit stop. So we're going to lap 38. Lap 37. Oh. Right on the edge there. It's the second time in 2 nights that you've nearly hit someone on pit entry there. I mean, yeah, Luke had dropped a little below. He could have been closer to the line, but you weren't far off. When did you really slam the brakes on? 103 versus 100. Yeah, you're just cutting it real close. Did you get a penalty? Oop. Looks like you had a blink there, Gerard. Yeah, so there's Ronaldo. What else happened to Ronaldo? Ronaldo's fastest lap. And boxes again. Okay. Thanks Tobias. Good job getting P3. I have to say, a couple of times during that race, I just heard a voice inside my head. Tobias is faster than you. So yeah, I was definitely not trying to hold you up. All right, let's have a look at how some of the big names went out. I think. Who have we got? Sebastian. How did you meet your end? Oh, so early too. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, I got caught behind about 6 mistakes, and that was just between when you passed that Adrian and when I passed that Adrian. I mean, that the other Adrian had the right pace, just was making too many mistakes. Oh no. So Sebastian here in teammate Dirty Air, just slightly too fast for the rear grip. Also, I think, have a look at track. Yeah, the winds wasn't really favourable for these corners either. Yeah, it's just... Oof. Luke, honestly, I didn't feel good. Oh, the king. How did Alan go out? It's a shame. Already in there. Let's watch. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, that's broken suspension. There's Gerard. Oh. Oh. Well, I wasn't expecting that much action. Oh, that's vicious netcode. Just super bad timing. How's that? No fault of his own. Alan's just been taken out twice in the same corner. So this is, I assume, they look like fresh tyres. Fresh tyres that have been sitting there for a while, possibly due to a pit entry violation. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, I mean, I'd love for proper yellow flags to be implemented. Oh, look, that's going wrong so early too. Like, I mean, Alan's done the absolute right thing here. Look, gone wrong so early. Alan's wide, has turned out of it as soon as he's seen. Doesn't look like this person's held their brake. Oh no, they have held their brakes, sorry. But has tagged Alan. And then, the only thing Alan could have done would be to wait for the cars to come through, but, I mean... only causes an issue when it's too wide, and then... Yeah, I think if there were proper yellow flags, that it would probably be that marshal post would be yellow, and Eduardo wouldn't be able to go for this move, or maybe the yellow would be down here. It's just 3 into 1 doesn't go, and then feel so sorry for Alan. Alan does such a good job driving all those races. Yeah, I mean, that's one of those ones where three into 1 didn't go. All right, everyone. I think that's everyone on the list. You know how Luke went out, and that's the last name I recognize. and Daniel. There we have it. That's another open race in the iRacing Grand Prix Tour. Yeah, I think the one stop kind of worked for me. I mean, obviously, because I moved up the grid. But I think most of them were through mistakes from others. So, but we were consistent. I think, yeah, I think the one stop's the way to go. I'm just missing lap time around here for my iRating. Really, missing lap time. Less gurney, more front wing. Yeah, I probably could take some gurney off. This is just the iRacing 10mm. The iRacing set's 10mm. So yeah, we'll give it a go again on Sunday. Pretty sure it doesn't clash with the Grand Prix. Over before the Grand Prix. So yeah, see you on Sunday for the last alternate strength of field race for the year. Hopefully we can put in a good show there. So yeah, all good. So Gerard and I did one stop. Everyone else did a 2-stop. Yeah, it was a good race in the end. P8, 7 to P5, 9 to P5. Thank you for joining. Thanks for dropping in after the race, everyone. Really sorry how your race went, Luke. That was pretty terrible, but hopefully you have a banger in the alt off and get back all that IR that you said you lost. I'm glad we managed to hang on for 5th there against Ronaldo. That's the second time I've managed to hang on for a top 5 against Ronaldo. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed the broadcast. Catch you all later.